Morning, everybody. Dave here from Jdhreptiles. Today's the day we're going to cut our second clutch. So my hands are washed. I'm going to put a little bit of hand sanitizer on them. My scissors have already been sanitized. We are at day 56. I've got no pips. So we're going to cut today. Couple things I want to clear before we go into the cutting video. One, I cut my eggs. If you don't like it, don't watch. Why do I do it? The same reason anybody else does. Because they want to. Last time I checked, we pay to house the snakes. We pay to feed them. We pay everything it takes to maintain this. So the eggs are ours. And that is what we choose to do. So if you don't want to cut, that's fine. That's completely fine. Just like everything in this hobby. There are people who do things one way, people who do things the other way. At the end of the day, I'm not harming the snakes. The snakes are ready to come out here once they're ready, obviously within a couple days. Like our first clutch, we cut them and within a couple days they came out. They're all doing fantastic. Matter of fact, that video will come out here soon once they have their first shed. So, if there's something you want to say, I get it. But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to change my way, at least not now. A lot of people cut, a lot of people don't cut. I'm not going to get into the controversy about it. So moving forward from there, if you want to check in on this clutch, please stay tuned. We're going to open up and see what's inside. Obviously, I try to cut as clean as I can, make a nice incision. We don't pull the snakes out. We don't finger around in there. We just kind of give a good look and see what we've got inside. So with that being said, this is clutch 2. The mother of this clutch, she was a female Pinstripe. The male was a Superblast or Killer Blast, whatever you want to call it, which is a super pastel pin. So out of the 11 eggs, 10 were good, 1 was a slug. So we have 10 eggs today to cut, and they should get either pastels or lemon blast. There really shouldn't be anything else unless either one of these two are carrying something we don't know, which doesn't look like it. So moving forward, we're going to open up the egg box here, and we'll show you what's going on. Alright guys, so here's the clutch. Now what you will see right off the bat here is one of them says JP. Now if you know anything about us, we have a Patreon following. That's a small Patreon following, but we do have a Patreon following. People would like to support what we're doing. They feel what we're doing is good, and we give back all the time. What we did was we did a small drawing. The winner got to pick an egg. So this is the one he picked, number 4. And what's going to happen is whatever's inside this egg, that's going to be his snake. Once it's obviously, as long as it's alive, it's good to go. We'll have it get its first shed, and we'll get at least 4 meals in it before it goes to the winner. So 4 meals. Has to be growing, has to be healthy, looks good, and then we're going to ship it out. We're paying for the shipping. The winner gets the animal inside. The rest will be for sale as long as there's something crazy going on, because we really don't have any interest in any of the lemon blast or pastels. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and cut the clutch and see what we have. So we'll start with number 1 here. So what I do is I pinch along the top here, and I use these scissors, okay, and I'm going to put a little incision right here, and then I'm going to take my scissors and pushing upwards, I'm going to make a cut right on the top of this line here. Then I'll peel it back. This one looks like it's going to be a pastel. Go just a little bit further here. So yep, looks like a nice little pastel in there. Okay. So that's 1 of 10. And with this 4th egg, the winner, it doesn't matter what's in it. He gets it. So if it's a lemon blast, he gets that. If it's a pastel, he gets that. But it looks like a lemon blast. These eggs, if you remember watching our first clutch that we cut, they had desiccated quite a bit. And we did lose one from that clutch. I'm not sure why, not sure it was incubation problems or what. But these ones obviously did not desiccate. So, alright, so this one looks like a lemon blast. You can definitely see the pinstripe in that one. So that's cool. We'll leave that one for last. And looks like a lemon blast. Yep. So what I believe we have is 3 lemon blasts and 1 pastel as of right now. So far, pretty good odds. Yep, and there's another lemon blast. Look at that. All right. So it looks like we are 4 out of 5 with lemon blast. That's amazing. So lots of lemon blasts for you guys if you're interested. I will leave a link below to my email, and you guys can contact me. Obviously, it'll be probably 4 to 6 weeks. I'm guessing 6 weeks before these will be ready to go out. But I will do pre-sales. I will also do payment plans. And another lemon blast. Another lemon blast. Look at that. All right. So 2 more, and then we get to look at our Patreon's egg. And there will be more. There's going to be giveaways also. And one of our Patreon pairing, which is a pastel to the same Superblast. We are actually going to give away for free a snake to a Patreon. Another lemon blast. Oh, another lemon blast. Alright, here we go. Mr. Porter, here is your egg. This is the one you chose. So far we have 8 lemon blasts, 1 pastel, and this last one here. So we're going to get a nice cut. Pastel. All right. So you get a pastel. So here's what I'm going to do. Wow, this one actually has a really cool, I mean, at least in here, it looks like it's got a really cool pattern. I'm going to cut open just a little bit more for you. Give you a little bit of a look. So it's a really nice looking right in there. I like the way those alien heads are all around. Alright, Mr. Porter, here's what we're going to do for you, sir. There are 2 pastels. You want a pastel. I'm not going to separate them. When they come out of the egg, when we get them all separated, when we get them so they got their first shed, basically, I'm going to allow you to pick one of the 2 pastels. We're going to sex them. So if there happens to be a male and a female, you can pick whichever one you want. You can also pick, based on design, how they feed. Whatever the case may be, you and I will stay in touch through the whole thing. If I got one that's a really aggressive eater and that's what you want, we'll go from there. So 2 pastels, 8 lemon blast. I'd say it's pretty damn good odds, actually. So thank you for joining us. Again, if you don't like the egg cutting videos, then when I say that we're going to do an egg cutting, just don't watch. If you do love them, there will be another one next week. The next one coming up is going to be from our, it's our lithium, which is a cinnamon butter, to our coral glow butter yellow belly. So we're hoping for bells. Unfortunately, with the bells, because they're all white, if there's any other genes in there, we won't know until we breed them out. However, that's good for you and maybe bad, depending on how you like it. If you buy one of our bells, maybe you'll get extra genes and you'll find out when you breed them. Kind of like a dinker-ish thing. Otherwise, we could get obviously some super butters. We could get cinnamons. We could get cinnamon bananas. We can get yellow belly, whatever. I mean, there's so many. I don't say banana. I should say coral glow because that's what the male was. And I know they're the same, but I'm going to keep my coral glows as coral glows. My bananas will be bananas. So that's the clutch. We're going to put these back in the incubator. We're going to allow them to come out on their own. When they do, we will separate them. We'll get them into a tub where they'll have their first shed, and then we'll separate them out and get meals in them, etc. So thanks for joining us. Any questions, please feel free to use the links below. I'm going to put our Facebook page, our Patreon page, our Instagram, and my email. You can email me anytime, whether you want to talk about future purchases, you want to give me your opinion on the video, or what you think about, anything we're doing. That's fine. It's completely open. I completely, at all times, have no problem with anybody coming to me with their opinion. That's fine. Just know that I'm going to do what I want to do because that's the way it should be. You do what you want to do. So, thanks again for joining us. We appreciate your time. Hope you enjoyed this. We got great odds. 8 lemon blasts, 2 pastels. And Mr. Porter, you're going to get the choice between either one of the pastels when they're ready to go. So, thanks again. Enjoy your day. Come back here next week when we do the next egg cutting. And, of course, I will update you on the first clutch when they've shut out, which is the Calico to OD Yellow Belly Pinstripe. And then this one as they shut out, and etc. Be kind to each other. Work hard every day for what you want out of yourself. And enjoy.